بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والحاطب لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق ولا ضي إلى صراط المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقدار العظيم. In the first place, we thank the eminent National Chief Imam for this audience granted to the family of Ibrahim Muhammad Anyas alias Kaaka from Ejra Ashanti. We are grateful and we extend our warm welcome and thanks to him for him visiting Ejra very well. During the incident, he did visit Ejra with the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. He came in and assisted us a lot. There was a lot of tension within Ejra, but the arrival of the eminence Chief Imam has really installed a lot of peace and tranquility within Ejra environs. We are here in the first place to thank him very well and very much for his appearance and attendance. In the first place, we are here to appeal to the office of the National Chief Imam to assist us in the forthgoing investigation and the process which is going on. To recall your memory, this incident happened on the 26th of June 2021 in Ejra at the Gomba line. After the incident happened, as a family, we did reported the case around 2 a.m. at the police station. Nothing was done about it. We reported the case till in the noon when Kaaka was being referred from Ejra Hospital to Konfanochi Teaching Hospital. We were there when a section of the group. Actually, what is the work of Kaaka, Ibrahim? Kaaka is a social media activist who has dedicated his work to show the kind of underdeveloped, developed projects within Ejra. Those things that needs to be done and were not done. So that was his main emphasis, trying to bring it to spotlight for people who are in authority to fix those problems. So as a result of that, he was attacked, murdered, and later he died. So on that 26th, when the incident happened, after he was referred to Konfanochi, a group of the youth were angered. Actually, they really know what his cause was. His main work was just the activism, the social media activism he was in. So the youth petitioned the Ejra Zango chief about what is really happening on the 26th. They moved to the Ejra National Imam within Ejra. They informed him and later went to Ejra Traditional Council, informed the Ejra chiefs about what is really happening. Then we told Ejra Traditional Council that up to now around 4:30, getting to 5 p.m., police have not visited the house. So what was the reason? So there we were asked to also follow up to police station with some of the leaders of the Ejra Traditional Council. Then the police were compelled to move to the scene, the crime scene, to see really what really happens. Thereafter, statements were taken from some of the tenants in the house. Unanimously, all the tenants who wrote their statement on that fateful 26 around 5:30, says there about p.m., everybody wrote the same information. We were there with that. Later, on 28th of June, Kaaka was announced dead at around 12 noon at Konfanochi Teaching Hospital. So to surprise you most, after that incident, nobody within the Traditional Council, within the Eclipse of Ejra Ashanti region, coming back to the family to console the family on the 26th or discuss any issue, it was only the youth were up and down doing their thing. The youth were angered because there were a series of threats given to him because he was making their party unpopular. Series of threats we have we have audios, we have even he himself on his portal. When you go to Facebook, you write Matthew Kaaka, you see a lot of series of what? His posts on it. So when that incident happened, he died. So the youth were angered because they have not seen any kind of leadership within Ejura City Dumase. The youth were angered. They really know those people who were behind the scene doing that and those people who murdered him. So they made a follow-up. They were rioting. They were protesting for their right until then the sudden incident. So on the 28th, he died. On the 29th, he was buried. So a lot of issues happened. After his burial, the unfortunate and uncivilized activity did happen. That was the shooting of the unarmed civilians who were only on the streets, displaying their anger of the murder of the social media activists. They were unarmed because the only thing they have is simple: justice for Kaaka. So through their activity, they were shot dead. A lot of them have series of deformities they are there facing with. There is a guy who is amputated. We are here appealing to the National Chief Imam to intervene for the people who were shot, justice for them. The entirety of Ejura needs justice. The appeal we are putting before the family of Chief Imam and the entourage, his cabinet. First, our brother was taken away from us. On the 30th, a tenant who has already written a statement on the 26th went back and made an alleged complaint on a brother who was in the house that he was the one who killed Kaaka. After on the 28th, two suspects who we know were behind the threat of the threat they say they will be, they are really behind those threats. They were arrested on the 28th when Kaaka died. So on the 30th, we were there when they came in for our brother. Say the information to the family is that they are taking him to write his statement. So after taking him to Ejura police station, after the statement, only what we heard as a family is that he has been taken off to Central Police Station in Kumasi. So the question is, on what basis was Iddi arrested? That's the family question, first question. What did Iddi do? At that fateful dawn when the incident happened, Iddi was not present at the scene. He was in his room. So what really happened? Why is Iddi taken? Why is Iddi part of it? So you get to realize that the main backlashes from the society is that Kaaka is a social media activism. So a lot of issues were taken, wrong information were circulated through the media to tell the world that Kaaka was killed by his brother, which is total falsehood. It is a total falsehood that Kaaka was not killed by his brother. He was killed by his own people, the party he belongs to. We know them. They are those people who were arrested. So they came, took our brother for a period of 2 months now. We actually don't know what is really happening. Kaaka investigation, nothing is coming out of it. Nothing. The family have not been engaged in any way to clarify anything. We are still on the matter, but we don't know. Our plea to the eminent Chief Imam is we want him to intervene, assist us in this matter, this uncalled for act. We don't know what is really happening to our brother, who has been remanded for 2 times, 3 times, and he is in the custody of the police. We are appealing with the National Chief Imam. A son has been killed. To we Muslims, we say it is God who has given and it is God who has taken. We accepted that Kaaka is gone. But we cannot go along with the pain of arresting another man within the family who would have been in place to take care of the children Kaaka left behind. Kaaka left a wife with 5 beautiful daughters. Who is to take care of them? The person to take care of them is the brother who has also been taken, who is in the police custody. So how can the family take this kind of pain? We are pleading with all necessary stakeholders, with the eminence, to assist us in this kind of uncalled for act, this barbaric act. We are pleading with His Eminence to help us get our brother back, because he is innocent. He don't know anything about this incident. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I'll reserve my comment here.